bumped it up a little bit early today, so we could do it here at the event. We thought it would be kind of fun. John's getting his last two things ready.
All right, yeah, I'm good.
All right, here we go. So we're going to let John take over. He's going to use this mic so you guys can hear him.
My mic on?
Yes.
Good. Anybody who watches know that I screw up sometimes. All right, you guys can hear me? Okay. For people watching on the screen here, in fact, I have a mic, and I'm probably the quality is a little crappier. Unfortunately, the Wi-Fi, I'm probably straining the Wi-Fi of this golf club pretty bad. But we are here at the SVG Scale It Lunch and Learn, and I'm the first one to go. And what's different about today is instead of me standing in basically a closet looking at the wall, I'm actually talking to some people here. Let's have Derek bring this camera around. Everybody say hi to the internet. Everybody here in Omaha, Nebraska, to watch me do this forecast where we are not talking about hail in Nebraska today, unfortunately. Sorry to burst everyone's bubbles, but those of you guys who watch every single day, I have set up your notifications. Oh, am I controlling something? Okay, there we go. Set up your notifications on your app. If you guys are watching here, if you're here at this Lunch and Learn, you've never used Hailtrace before, we have an app, and we send out push notifications every single day for when I'm live here on our forecasts. We also send out push notifications for when we are doing hail of golf ball size or larger in populations 10,000 or more, say here in Omaha. And we also send out notifications saying we're mapping. Like yesterday, you got your garbage text saying that we were mapping in western Nebraska out in Cherry County. And we also do, when we have 2-star maps or greater available for purchase or for viewing. Like yesterday, we actually had a 4-star map in Evansville, Indiana. Again, I know the audience I have here in person may not care too much about that, but everybody watching online, that is a good storm to check out. We actually had quite a few hail reports yesterday. We had 8 hail reports, a lot of which I was surprisingly, and then the most significant storm was actually in an area that we didn't forecast any hail to happen, what we like to call a mesoscale accident. Some things came together last second, you got a big storm across Evansville, Indiana. That was our 4-star map that we had yesterday. Evansville, Newburgh, Princeton, Indiana, 2-inch hails, your max there, and we had about 39,539 homes impacted. I hope I'm not standing in front of too much here on the screen. I know you guys watching me right now may not see anything, but on our live stream, I may or may not be standing in front of stuff. I don't have any camera to look at myself on the green screen, so just bear with me on that one. Here's some pictures that we had happen here, and if I just step out of the way, you can see that we had up to 2-inch hail, quite a bit across Evansville, Indiana. Again, check that out on hailtrace.com. You can purchase that, or if you're a subscriber, you can look at it already. All right, forecast for today. I don't know if Derek, oh boy, I'm real jumpy. Okay, there we go. You can see people here right now can actually see what I'm doing online. For the forecast, I have 2 areas that we're looking at here. We have across far southeastern sections of Wyoming and far northern Colorado. Probably most importantly, I know a lot of you guys probably don't care too much about Cheyenne, Wyoming, but there is a chance for some storms to form near Fort Collins, Colorado. The Front Range hasn't really seen too much this year, so far anyway, and this is the start of when I think things are really going to get going here. So probably some storms after about 4 or 5 o'clock this afternoon, probably 3, 4 o'clock mountain time anyway, across Fort Collins area. Some storms forming off the mountains, possibly up to some golf ball size hail. Do your hail dances. Hopefully we can get a pretty good storm out of this. I do want Derek to wear his green 5-star pants at some point in this month, so maybe we can get that. And there's a chance a storm or 2 can form along, let's see if I can actually point to it here, along the Texas-Oklahoma border. Yeah, I know, I'm way too delayed. Across Oklahoma-Texas border in that area. We have a look ahead to tomorrow. Tomorrow's a little bit more exciting. Today, if we get a storm Fort Collins, that's your best shot. But tomorrow we have a chance for some storms across the Great Lakes region. So places, let's say, like Chicago, Indianapolis, a good chunk of Ohio, and possibly even as far east as Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Could see some storms probably a little after noontime tomorrow, getting, I don't know, around up to golf ball size hail possible, and even some quarter size hail possible in places like Philadelphia, Washington, D.C., good chunk of New Jersey, and then possibly even as far to the west as Iowa. I don't know how many of you guys around here work Iowa, but there could be a couple storms there. Otherwise, that's all we really got for you guys today here online, and right here, I'm going to throw it over to Derek pretty soon, and he can go into the more details about Hailtrace. Make sure you guys follow us on Facebook, especially if you're watching us here in Omaha and you're seeing a really junky, delayed video with our garbage internet. If you follow us on Facebook, you can watch and see a much smoother video where I can actually use the green screen a little bit better as well. And you hit see first, and it pops up your news feed. We do live continuing coverage for any large storms that are happening. We did one yesterday in Evansville, Indiana. I was in the truck. We're driving up here to Omaha, and I still did live coverage. So we try to do that anytime big storms happen. And of course, every single day at 12 p.m. normally for our live hail forecasts. And any more information you want, give us a call, email us, go on our website, or ask Derek or myself directly here at the event. If anybody has any questions about the weather in general, whether it's the next couple days, the rest of the month, I can answer them now before I throw it back over to Derek if Derek doesn't. Yeah. Dakotas, the Front Range, those are the areas I think we're going to see the most hail this year, especially since I think Texas and Oklahoma are turning off pretty soon here. So, all right, that's it. And otherwise, I hope you guys aren't too mad that we're at like record numbers for hail so far this year. It's kind of a bummer. But yeah, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to hand it over to Derek now, and he will go into much more detail about hail trace and hail maps and how to take advantage of the fact that we do have a pretty below average year this year, and you got to start looking for some honey holes instead of hoping real hard for that really big hailstorm to come rolling through in March, because that did not happen this year. All right. We're going over Derek Klein, CEO of Hail Trace.